Hello and welcome back, my friends. Today I've got a very special episode for you, as I'm going to be sharing with you not just one of my favorite plants to grow in the garden, but to proliferate all throughout my garden. You're not going to want to miss this. Can you believe we're already to the latter part of April? And time flies. That's why I'm a big advocate of getting out to your garden and trying to get at least one thing done every single day, especially now gardening season is in full swing. If you can do this, my friends, it's going to pay off in a big way. You are going to see results in your garden that you've never seen before just by dedicating yourself this way, saying, hey, I'm getting out there no matter what. If I got to get out there in the morning before work, later in the evening, I'm going to get out and get at least one thing done, whether it's plant something, pull up some weeds, do a bit of pruning, some fertilization, whatever it is. If you can just stick to something like that this year, you are going to grow the most amazing garden of your life. With that being said, the sun's headed down. I'm out here this evening. I've been out here most of the day, actually, getting plenty of things done. And I thought that I'd invite you out and show you this amazing plant here that has been featured on the channel many times. Do you know what this wonderful plant here is? I'll give you a second to guess. All right, time's up. It's Echinacea. Now, Echinacea is in the daisy family. There's 10 different species, commonly referred to as coneflower. But this particular Echinacea, known as 𝓕𝓮𝓪𝓽𝓲𝓙, is also a commonly used medicinal medicine. And that's done by harvesting the roots of the plant at the end of the season, masticating them, adding in some high quality alcohol, and letting it sit for a few weeks, then extracting that liquid. And I'm telling you right now, it is one of the absolute best for the common cold and flu. You start to get little tingly feeling in your throat, little sore throat happening, the sniffles. You take some of that 𝓕𝓮𝓪𝓽𝓲𝓙. In my experience, it wipes it out like that. It's amazing. So if you want to experience that for yourself, you can purchase it ready-made, but why not grow it? This particular plant can be grown throughout most of the United States, throughout many areas of the world, as it's cold hardy all the way down to USDA climate zone 6. So it can handle temperatures all the way down to minus 20, 25 Fahrenheit. In other areas, you can still grow it as an annual. And if you are going to try to grow it as an annual, because you live in a very cold climate zone, then you're going to want to try to get some plant starts, because they take a while to get going from seed. Now, I started growing Echinacea from seed in my garden. And now at this point, what I do every year is I divide the plant. You can do it while it's completely dormant, or you can do it at this point as well. It's very easy. I'm going to show you how to do it. But you can divide it and proliferate it throughout your garden. Every year, the plant spreads out a little bit. And so what was one plant becomes 5, 6 plants, and you can easily divide these out and spread them throughout your garden. Now, the main reason that people love to grow the Echinacea or coneflowers is because they're just so beautiful. They come in all different colors. The purpurea is always purple, but they attract bees and butterflies like you wouldn't believe. So for a gardener, this is very beneficial, and it's a sight to see throughout the summer months. You got these beautiful blooms popping in your garden, just loaded with bees and butterflies, and you gotta love that. Now, these plants can grow up to about 4 feet tall. Typically in my garden, they get about 3 feet tall. They're the perfect size if you're doing a bit of staggering, planting them in front of fruit trees or other taller growing plants. And best of all, it's drought tolerant. So if you live in an area that doesn't get summertime rains, you can pretty much just let these go. Now, they do benefit from a bit of hydration, but if you're not watering, they'll still continue to grow and proliferate in your garden. All right, so I'm going to divide this plant out. It's very dense now. There's several little sections of plant, and I'm going to use my 𝗨𝗨𝗨 to do that. This is a wonderful tool to just get in there and break open the root. You could pop the whole thing open. In fact, I think I'll do that with this to show it to you, and we'll divide it that way. Look at this, guys. How abundant is that? And here's a good section of root mass. Now you can just take pieces of this and plant it, and it's going to pop up a new plant as well. there we go. 1, 2, 3 roots and several little plant starts here. 2, 3, 4, 13 plus 3. We got 16 plants out of that little bunch there. So now I'll replant one right here. Another one over here. See how quick and easy this is? Can easily deck out an entire flower bed. Bindweed there. It doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't get much easier than that. And time is of the essence, my friends. Before you know it, summertime's going to be here. That's when this flower goes into bloom. And check out this beautiful hollyhock at the edge of the 𝓕𝓮𝓪. It's now starting to bud out. This will be in bloom soon. So an Echinacea would be a nice plant to plant right around the base of your hollyhocks, as they're both perennials. They both have nice tap roots as well. Well, my friends, that's going to do it for now. I got to keep working before the sun goes down, so this is a short one today, but hopefully I offered you a bit of value for your time. I do appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to smash that thumb button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. New uploads every week, sometimes every day, and I'm always giving you updates on all the different things growing on around here. So with that, have yourself a great rest of the night. Until next time, this is Dan from plantabundance.com. Take care. I'll be talking to you again soon. And here's another use for those cardboard boxes that you might have laying around. Little plant start holders allow you to pop the flaps up in order to create some shade for your plants, and just keeps it out from the bug's reach. Anyway, quick little tip for you.